I really do enjoy growing things, and I remember the first corn crop that I had planted myself, and I went out every day and watched the progress of the crop as it was growing. It's neat to go out in the springtime and sow the seeds throughout the fields and see the crops grow up, and then, of course, you have to tend the crops. Weeds come in, and sometimes they need additional fertilizer or what have you, so it's quite a process, really. I'm Eric Spates, a farmer here in Poolesville in Montgomery County, the western edge of Montgomery County. Farm just over 1,000 acres of cropland. I've been on this farm since 1976, so I've been here since then. Pretty much grew up on this farm. Do grain and hay and have some beef cattle. It's pretty well diversified. We're in the midst of making hay right now, so we have different enterprises to keep us busy throughout the year. That when you do have a good year, you don't go out and buy a bunch of new things. That you need to have a little bit in reserve, because you never know what Mother Nature is going to throw you. Here in western Montgomery County, I provide a locally grown food crop for the horses, and the equine industry is very big here. So virtually all the hay that I grow is sold within 10 miles of the farm. These are mostly pleasure horses, of course. We're growing wheat, corn, and soybeans, and the wheat is milled into flour, which goes for human consumption. So we're producing food there. Soybeans also can go both into the feed and food stream, so they are used to feed other livestock as well as going into the human food stream. And the corn we produce here is primarily for animal feed. Generally, in time, nature provides a bounty, and we have to appreciate that and be thankful for it, and in the other times, just tough through it. In western Montgomery County, we're in the Ag Reserve, which is an area where there's not much development allowed. And I think there's a lot of appreciation for what this part of the county has to offer, being so close to D.C. and really the metropolis. And I think maintaining farmland where we can be profitable and produce something and leave these open bucolic scenes is a great benefit to people who can come out here on weekends and ride their bikes and drive through and see the beauty of it. Things happen. I mean, there's erosion from time to time, but we do a lot to prevent that. So we're planting grass waterways and buffer strips and cover crops and using no-till farming methods. We're, I think, going to great lengths to try to preserve this natural resource that we have.